This icon will be displayed when saving or loading is underway. Please do not turn off your system when this icon is displayed. Hey everyone! Welcome to another Let's Play with me, your host Tim. And today, we will begin playing through Styx Master of Shadows together. There'll be a bit of prep here, which you can skip by going down to the comments down below and clicking on the timestamp in case you don't want to hear me talk about what the game is, why I'm playing it, or how I'll be playing it. Right, so Styx Masters of Shadows has us playing the role of this incredibly awesome goblin over there to the right, Styx. We will be attempting to lead him through the city of, I think it's called the Atrium, or the city of Atrium, or the castle, whatever this place is. We'll be stabbing, sneaking, and stealing things as we attempt to complete a variety of objectives and get through the levels. Know that I have not beat this game. In fact, let's see, the last time I played it, right there you go, was, September 21st, 2016, over half a year ago. Today is May 13th, 2017, when I'm giving it a play. I was in the mood to play something a bit stealthy, and not a game quite like Thief, although this game is like Thief, but not the same type of game. Styx is an assassin, and not a thief, as it were. Our objectives will not be to steal treasures, or not all of our objectives at least, but rather to make it to a certain spot and acquire some resources and then leave. Unlike Thief, which you have to steal loot items and fence them to buy stuff for the next mission, in this game, to my knowledge, nothing of that sort occurs. There is no purchasing of things. Well, there's purchasing of things with experience points, but not money to my knowledge. Like Thief, if we ever end up in physical combat, things have gone horribly wrong, and we will probably die horribly. Styx is not a front fighter. He is someone who walks up behind them and cracks their necks or slits their throats. He is not someone who can stand toe-to-toe with a knight and expect to win. The game itself is extremely difficult, and I died over and over again. And you can expect the same thing to happen to me here. If you're expecting me to play through the entire game flawlessly, as I mostly do for my Thief series, that will not happen this time around. I'm going to die a lot. A lot. You should expect that to happen. And I promise not to rage very much on screen with you guys watching. Know as well that there's no, to my knowledge, I don't believe there's a whole lot of like in-game lore for us to read or stuff of the sort. So I will be talking as we're going along. There will not be, I won't be talking non-stop, but I will be giving enough the same amount of talking as I did during my Thief series in the Hub, which is to say that I will occasionally remark on what I think is going on, but during certain times when it's pretty tense, I will not talk to keep the thematic atmosphere around, as it were. What else is there? Can't think of anything else, everyone. Again, I haven't beat the game. In fact, I only beat 10% of it, probably all told maybe an hour and a half total, so I'm completely unaware of anything, any plot twists or what have you that happen. I'm just going to go ahead and check on my voice, and I think we're good to go other than that. Assuming my voice is okay, we will be right back, everyone. See you in a few seconds. Okay, everyone. Sounds like my voice is coming out okay with the game, and we should be good to go. Let's go ahead. Oh, right, one more thing, as long as I've got you guys here. This is going to be the game I record while I'm trying to not record other games. Because of how addicted I get to a game, and that's when I play it over and over and over again, and this means that I have like 50 videos or so ready to upload before I've uploaded a single one. This game's going to be that type of game. In other words, if you're watching this first video, know that the entire series is probably already recorded and ready to be uploaded. So any advice or tips or what have you guys might have for me, I won't be able to utilize them because the whole game's probably done by now. Just as a heads up. I need to play something addictive while I play other addictive games. Otherwise, I'll play them to the end. And I really want advice. Anyway, I'm babbling. Let's go ahead and start us up a new game. Difficulty setting. Alright. So easy is way too easy for me. Normal is a good difficulty for me in this game. Hard stresses me to my absolute limits in this one. And Goblin, I love goblins. But I am not one. I cannot survive in Goblin difficulty. It is way too hard. So we will play on hard difficulty. Normally, if you've watched a lot of my videos, you know I'm a huge fan of normal. I like average. But I'm gonna play on hard because I do like a serious challenge in some of these games. and I feel this is punishing enough. I can still get the kills I need to do, and I'll die a lot, which will make it exciting for you guys to watch. Let's go ahead and give it a play. Your amber gauge always returns to a minimum level, allowing you to always create a clone or use amber vision. I will cut these out in the future. I just forgot there was a loading screen here. Oh, it's waiting for us to go, and this is called Reminiscences, so let's go ahead and start this.
The Atrium of Akanash. A world shut inside another. This is what humans do when they don't understand a thing. They build walls around it. They put locks on the doors, and they put soldiers in front of those doors. The bigger the secret, the bigger the lock. And the craziest are those who want to pick it. May my ancestors forgive me. I'm one of those, to my misfortune. This noise. These voices. I can't stand it. Amber. That damn golden mud oozing from the heart of the world tree. A magma of sticky dreams. All the thoughts of those who wanted to taste the forbidden sap. Humans. Elves. All their private little chatter is mixed up in this disgusting soup. A flood of ideas constantly flowing into my head for all these years. It took so long for me to find this place. With each step, I heard my voice a little less, and all the others a little more. I'm so tired. It's time to finish it. While I can still recognize my own thoughts. The heart of the tree. It's why I'm here. That, at least, I'm sure is my own desire. Take possession of this source of infinite power, but also misfortune. It's time to move to the first phase of the plan.
Drop your weapon.
And it starts now.
All right, beast. Wake up. Answer when Lord Barnaman speaks to you.
Who are you? Speak.
My name is Styx.
There's a surprise. The elves give names to their monsters.
Where do you come from? I've never seen anything that looks like you.
I am one of a kind.
It's the elves who created it, Father. That's obvious. They pulled this runt out of their sticky larvae, and they sent it here to spy on us.
Speak. Is it the elves who sent you? Why are you here?
Elves. If you only knew. They don't need spies to find out what's going on in this accursed tower.
So, you're working for them. What did you come here for?
I came for the heart of the tree, of course.
I knew it. Those degenerates want to retake the tree and keep their precious amber for themselves. Father, we must bring them to heel while we still have time.
Enough, Aaron. I secured this alliance with the elves, and I intend to respect it. For the moment, we need the elves. You know it very well.
Rubbish.
Oh yes, you do need the elves. How many of you poor little humans died the last time you tried to extract amber by yourselves, huh? How many? Hundreds? Oh yes, you do need the elves. But they don't need you. How long do you think you can lock them up in their own world? The amber is theirs. The tree is theirs. The heart of the tree is theirs. And I intend to get my hands on it and take it away from here.
They're dying to get their tree back, eh? But they won't do a thing. We have an agreement.
An agreement? We don't sign agreements with people who have amber in their veins. You're out of your depth, Mr. Governor.
Oh, you've got some nerve. I'm sure you've never even seen the heart of the tree.
Oh, but I have seen it. Since I've been holed up in the bowels of the atrium, I can see it night and day, even in my dreams. And every day I say to myself, Hey, Rakash. The heart of the tree is over there, almost within reach. And by your life, you're gonna find some way to steal it. Because you're not leaving the tower without it. The heart of the tree, yeah. Oh, this headache. What? Where was I? Shit, my brain is an anvil. Yeah, the heart of the tree. What did I do with my dagger? I feel naked without my dagger. I gotta find it quick.
I'll be right back. I need to configure the controls really quickly. This is set up to use a controller, and I don't like it. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and find our dagger.
I should be able to climb up there.
This is the tutorial, obviously, but it will still be extremely difficult to do because, well, I'm playing on hard, and I'm thinking of the last area in this particular map, which will give me lots of trouble. Also, I apologize, everyone. I like whirling the camera around, which I realize is going to make some people sick.
Did you see the dagger that Duncan found? I wonder where it comes from. It's not from here.
Yeah, well, don't get excited. We'll play for it with dice tonight. In the meantime, keep your hands off.
Okay. I'll wait till tonight.
They must be talking about my dagger. It can't be far away.
Although it makes a lot of sense for Styx to walk around crouched, I like just walking him around. Just normally. I love the way he looks side to side and he's all stealthy-like. However, walking makes more noise than crouching, just like in Thief.
I should drink this flask. It would perk me up a little.
So when I'm very close to people, I will be walking crouched. Otherwise, you should expect me to walk around like this a whole lot. Running makes a lot of noise. I'm not sure why, but it certainly does.
More climbing, I guess.
The tattoo you see on Styx will glow when he is in the shadows as well. Hopefully the game is still... it's not too dark. I won't know until I upload it how dark it was going to be, which means that unfortunately the entire thing's going to be uploaded before I even know how it's going to look.
I must stay out of sight until I find my dagger.
Bumping into things like buckets or barrels, actually buckets for the most part, will make enough noise to get everyone super suspicious, especially on this difficulty, and they will come to investigate.
Always keep to the shadows and walk where it doesn't make too much noise. Avoid running and farting. The world tree. It seems so close, but it's a mirage. It's so big that it seems to be close, but I still got a long way to go. So, from what I heard, the only access to the heart is a bridge which that two-faced Governor Barron has had closed off with a tamper-proof lock, and he keeps the only key in his apartments. And as if that wasn't bad enough, the whole area is crawling with elves. I'm gonna have to go down into the prisons and free my friend. He knows how to deal with an elf. So, if I'm gonna survive in this tower, I'm gonna need somewhere safe to get organized, as well as a map of the atrium. Well, I'll get nothing done standing around here. I'll get my dagger, and then it's off to work. Gotta be sneaky here. If I stay under there, I won't be seen.
You're not safe under these from being caught. I seem to recall that the AI can and will grab you and yank you out of these places. And they'll totally check under tables, what have you, if they're suspicious that there's something around. We are no match for anything without our dagger, obviously, and even so, we are not really a match for...
There's my dagger. I was afraid that I lost you, my beauty. There are maps of the zone stuck up here. They might be useful for finding a way to the tree. Let's see. We got maps of the area. I'll need more than that to get what I want.
Just as in Dishonored, you're able to look around through the keyhole to see what might be around. I think enemies will check keyholes as well for you, to occasionally see if there's anything on the other side, without opening the door.
Assassin's rule number 1. Always strike from behind. Especially when the fucker is twice your size. And remember to land on the carpet to make less noise. I can't leave this stiff lying around. That would be messy. Where can I hide it?
Just like my Thief series, I prefer to have darkness everywhere, and unlike Thief, I'm not going to be attempting to ghost many of these missions and not use supplies. I will be putting out as much as I possibly can to help me get to the objective. Know that when you put a body into a place to hide it, you can't hide in the same location. You will need to take the body out in order to hide in the same spot, should you need to do so. We're going to see combat really quickly here. I'll explain it as best I can when it's done, because it's going to be over very quickly. Either I'm going to win, or he's going to.
No choice. I have to fight him.
This one's for
Gotta
me.
find the best move to counter his attacks.
No.
That's it. Battle over. Combat in this game involves you timing your attacks to match the enemy's attacks to parry them. After so many parries, you will have the opportunity to attack them. You gotta be very quick at it. You mistime one of your parries, you take massive damage. And if you don't attack them when you need to, you're gonna have to parry again. It is very difficult. The more, how should I say, combat ready the opponent, the more parries it requires. That was just an engineer, or something of the sort. He had a weapon, and he took 2 parries. A knight could take several more. I think 4 or 5? It's been so long since I last played. You can end up fighting multiple people at the same time. If that ever happens, you're as good as dead, because you can only focus on one person's attacks at a time, while the other person moves to the side and begin to just attacking you. If ever you fight more than 2 people, more than one person, as far as I can tell in this game, it's over, and you're dead. Even more than Thief, we definitely don't want to get caught here.
Alright. Let's keep going.
I believe Styx can carry 2 healing potions. you're able to upgrade the amount you can carry later on. 1 second, my keyboard's not...
Sand? A little spit? That could put that torch out from here.
As you can see, the sand works like water arrows work. The game gives you multiple ways to go about navigating rooms and avoiding enemies, which is one thing I really like about this game. If you need to get to a certain point, odds are there's 3 ways you can get there, depending upon how you want to approach the situation. In this case, I'm going to wait for this guard to turn around and begin walking back, while I wait for that guard to be doing the same, the one who's walking over there to the right. We might be able to walk not right in front of him, but this guard might not be paying too much attention to what's in front of him at the moment. Actually, let's go for it here. I've done this room by climbing up the walls as well, by using those, whatever they are, to get further up as well. Okay, when he turns and walks this way, we're gonna walk right between both of these people.
Shit, more guards. If I stay hidden behind this barrel, it should be fine.
Whew, I did not think we were going to be able to do that. Okay. Wow, that was tough. That room's killed me many times.
Oh my god. Fucking headache. I gotta get me some amber. Yeah. That would straighten me out. Down there, maybe?
Really like to study these cocoons more closely. It would be fascinating.
Quite so, my dear colleague. I'd be willing to give my complete edition of the Encyclopedia of Mycology for the right to dissect one.
You're telling me? Hey, one doesn't dissect the embryos of one's political allies, I suppose.
Interesting. Everyone, by the way, I do not think Styx is actually working for the elves. I think he mentioned or alluded to something of the sort to bring up, how should I say, bad relationship ships, or bad relations between the humans and elves, and maybe convince the governor
A
that
quick peek through the keyhole just to make sure the way is clear?
that he is working for them. This way no one would suspect a third group interested in getting the World Tree's heart.
Amber, I gotta get some now. My head is gonna explode.
Okay, everyone. Amber is the mana of this world when it comes to using spells or what have you, at least for Styx. And we've learned a new spell, create a clone of ourselves. It will obviously create a duplicate of us. Let's go ahead and do it. Also, we just picked up one of the coins that you would need to collect in order to get the thief points at the end of the mission. You have to collect all the coins on every map for each zone, or chapter, or whatever they're called. We found 1 of 10 that is in this zone, and I think there's another zone after this one. Alright, let's go ahead and create ourselves a clone.
Well, I got no choice. I'll need some help. Hello, Rakash. I need your run carcass. Ugh. Damn it, I hate doing that. Quick! Through the gate. Pull the lever.
The goblin.
You want something done right? Steal a body and do it yourself.
The body we create is not wearing armor like Styx is, and I think he's a tiny bit thinner. It also doesn't seem to mind getting its back raked by that thing. But as such, we can use it to get through to different areas that would normally be inaccessible to us. The clone is also very useful for distracting guards. And as long as we destroy the clone, as opposed to it actually dying, we would recover the amber that we've used to create it. You can see a tiny bit of amber, maybe like, what do you think, 1/6, 1/8 of our total amber bar down there in the lower right. We can use the clone to distract the guard and get him out of this room.
Oh, shit!
The guard is faster than us, so I'm going to have to destroy him soon.
Good riddance.
As long again as we destroy the clone, and it's not attacked or destroyed by anything else, we will recover the amber that we used to create it. I might as well take the coins if I see them, but I'm not going to collect all of them, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, with that in mind, I probably shouldn't even go out of my way to collect any of them.
With all this fine work, I never find the time to write my poems.
Fuck, it's gigantic here. I'll have to use the amber vision to find my way.
Now, because this is a Let's Play, I will keep the amount of amber vision to a minimum. Amber vision, as you can see, highlights things I can interact with. In this case, the levers, that sewer grating as well, and it will also show me where people are. But it won't show you people through objects. You'll have to unlock, I think, an ability to do that, or an upgrade for it. As long as you let the amber vision finish, you'll also recover what you, well, the majority of what you spent to use it. only carry 2 of these vials. I think there's another health potion there, which we don't need to take. Well, I like to do this, by the way, everyone, without killing a whole lot of people and without being detected. You should expect me to get none of the bonuses, the bonus experiences that these missions have. It is extremely difficult to do this successfully. Maybe I should collect all the coins. I had to figure out where they're all located.
With all this filing work, I never find the time to write my poems.
Looks like he's repairing a drain to gather amber from. I guess, obviously, they store it in these vials.
I think I saw something move. I'll just take a quick look.
Oh, man.
Nobody. It's okay. It was nothing.
Couldn't we cut the roots? Seriously. Rather than reinforce all around. It's about as much use as bird shit on a pump handle.
Unfortunately not. Sawing a root of the tree is a breach of the treaty with the elves. You'd be hanged for it.
Oh, man. We gotta get out there. We'll try to put out that light, at least. We should have time to do that.
What was that? I heard something.
I want to slip under that mine cart, but I'll need to wait until the worker is facing a different direction. I would love to have another vial of amber, so we will attempt to grab that vial. I want to grab onto that and go up, I think. We're trying to reach that tunnel. Okay, this will be our chance to do it. If we mess up this jump, though, we're gonna make a lot of noise.